nigga. Oh shit. Yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, it's shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpion, New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what it do, man? Mr. Jesus Shuttleworth the God, aka the GOAT artist, nigga, aka LB, Lot of Del Boss. You know that this world still a op. Sample Kings forever. You know what it is. Sample Dynasty, Fort Shite Rocket, all of that shit out now. Nigga. Let's get it. Rain Gang Radio, Monday night boxing, recaps, previews, all of that shit. Yeah, we are.
Yes, sir. Ringing in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
It was Flies Conscious Pop, the West Coast Avenger, #1 contender. Ring A Radio, let's go.
Yes, sir. You know, Conscious Pop, he stays elevating, you dig. So yeah, man, street the hard way tonight. You know what I'm saying? My man King P, shout out to him. You know, he's kind of recovering for some stuff or whatever. If you follow his IG, you know exactly what that is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's on a little recovery thing right now, but he'll be back next week, you know, barred up, you know, because, you know, but the boxing say shit don't stop, you know what I'm saying? We're still moving. You dig though? But yeah, man, yeah, this past weekend of boxing was, well, not just boxing, but also Netflix too, because we got some bars for that as well though. But you know, TR on DAZN was underwhelming to say the least. You know, and for a lot of different reasons. You know, Marquise, I see you mid all around. Yeah, it was surprisingly mid. Like the one fight that wasn't mid, it was a case of, you know, the B side making the A side look bad. In fact, with the exception of Brian Norman, that was like the theme of the night. The B sides were making the A sides look bad.
Well, I mean, in the main event, I mean, he did win 12-0, but I will say, yeah, the main one, I know you're talking about the Jan Santana fight, right?
Yeah, the Jan Santana fight, like, dude is one of the top prospects.
Cruz got robbed. I'm sorry, Cruz got robbed.
And he let a cat that's 22-8 really work him over, and he probably should have won that fight.
He got robbed, bro. I'm pretty sure, but you know, that was his gift.
Yeah. However, though, it was a good fight though, so I can't shut on it too much though. But TR, you know, and truthfully, I mean, obviously, this is one of the biggest complaints on TR before when they were on ESPN is they had too many jobber fest. But this was just the case where the B side understood, you know, so it's like fuck the plot, you know, fuck whatever it is, and then make the A side look bad. You know what I mean? And then we got Kelvin Davis and Pete Dobson.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. I'm sorry, Kelvin Davis is not it. He's not it at all. He's not like I get it. You know, he probably just fights because his brothers are just like that, and he just needs something to do or whatever. But Kelvin Davis, it's amazing to me that that motherfucker only has one loss. He's fucking mid as fuck.
No,
it's like there's no passion in his game plan.
But I mean, bro. You can tell his heart's not in it. You can tell he does it because you can just tell.
Yeah,
but
he knows that's his only look, and he just got to do it.
He knows he's doing it. He's eventually gonna be, you know, chilling with his brothers type of thing. You know?
Yeah, because like dude has the dimensions to actually be something a little. He's a southpaw.
He's real long. He's real long for the for the weights. Yeah,
exactly. Like dude should be a problem. And
he really should, but he's not even. I don't think he's going to get to Jamal James level.
No. Honestly, we're insulting Jamal James.
Yeah, I know.
Pat, you watched him, you know, on some Pro Box cards way back when. He got gifts back then. It felt like, you know, he got like a couple gifts. On Pro Box.
If they weren't flat out gifts, they were more like.
It was close. Yeah.
Like close, where it's like, you're the home.
But it was too close for comfort at that stage of your, you know, being a prospect.
Yeah, like you can't keep having them like that.
I mean, I remember back in this, like, I think it was either his first or his second fight. Like, dude got dropped, and he barely won against it was on a Matchroom card, and I was like, and I thought he was mid then, and I thought, okay, maybe it's the second fight. I thought, okay, maybe he's gonna improve, and he's, I don't know. I mean, he might have slightly improved by then, but he's just, but he makes so many mistakes, like fundamental mistakes. He gives up his height. He can't fight on the inside. He can't stick to a plan. He has no plan B. Like,
there's no passion. God, dog. Like, it's just the listless effort. There's no intensity. Like that bothers me more than anything else. I'd rather, like, it's like the Machiavelli. Like, like you, like, fortune favors the bold. Like, there's no assertiveness. There's no go get it. There's none of that when this nigga fight, and that irritates me more than anything because he would be 10% better if he fought with more effort.
Yeah, and the Dobson fight was like for 5 rounds, Dobson was sleepwalking too. Like, it seemed like and it looked like Kelvin was just controlling the fight or whatever. Like, he was winning, but it wasn't impressive. And then Dobson finally woke up and was like, you know what? Let me put in the effort, and he starts lacing dude up with the body shots and everything like that. Yep. Kelvin had nothing for that, like absolutely nothing. He just let himself get hit over and over again with body shots, And I'm thinking to myself, like, God damn it, Dobson, you gotta start this shit at least 2 rounds over. You could have probably forced a knockdown or a stoppage, how he was going to the body. So, like, yeah, I mean. It was unfortunate because, like I said, it was just like all Kelvin needed was just maybe like a round or 2. Although if you look at the scores, like, them scores were just all over the fucking place. Like, someone saw a 99-91 for Kelvin, which was ridiculous. God. Yeah, there was no score on that in the fight for either guy for that matter. And then 98-92 for was Dobson that he got that, and I was like, I don't think that was a 98-92 either. But yeah, the scoring was like fucked, and it's just like Kelvin. But it like Pallet said, like, he shouldn't be having these type of fights. Like, so now he's 17 fights into his career. He shouldn't be having these type of fights like this, because it's like a step up from
often. It's not just once or twice. It's like every other night. It's a fight like this.
Yeah, no, and it's just like, come on, like, and I get it, like, it's his brand. Surprisingly, he's the most mature out of the.
He's definitely the most. He seems like he's the most level-headed, mature out of.
But
ain't he the oldest? I would hope he is.
Yeah, he's the oldest too. Yeah, he's definitely.
If the oldest nigga ain't the most mature, we're fucking doomed.
Yeah, but it just seems like honestly, like they need to find a play. I know Keyshawn's like, the whole like
DB3
shit, like, they need to find a new role for him, because Kelvin, the second Kelvin takes a step up to fight a real legit B-level fighter, he's probably gonna get his head like knocked off.
I saw people.
I don't think it's gonna even take that. Look, I'll say this real quick. If it was that night where fucking Costless Fist and Aleem was struggling, if he was on that card, he loses. He might get knocked out.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like, so it don't take a B fighter. It could be a C+ fighter who's about his fucking business that night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think it's like you said with me, like, yo, you kind of insulting Jamal James. Like, well, we're insulting B-level guys now.
Facts.
like I don't know what we're like B-level's B-level.
Yeah, I saw people. They're so sick of watching Kelvin. They're trying to put him in there with Brian Norman. Like, come on, y'all want to see that man?
I mean, hey.
I mean, like, we need to get rid of.
That's like in wrestling where they bury a motherfucker. Like, you know what? We're gonna get you. Make sure you off this. Make sure.
We'll put you in a 3-man tag. You'll go against Kane, Undertaker, and Bam Bam Bigelow, nigga. Like,
that's the Yokozuna versus X-Pac. 1, 2, 3 kid.
I mean, but hey, shout out to Brian Norman though. He was the only one that knew what time it was. Like, he had someone in the ring that didn't belong with him, and he bombed them up the fuck out of it. There was no.
And one thing with a Rodney Shield fighter, the Rodney Shield fighter is always gonna make sure you jab, and and Norman was pumping.
It should be every fighter. It should be every coach that should make you jab.
I know. I
can't believe we have to narrow down Ronnie fucking Shields for this.
But he do. That's true though. He be getting his first.
No, it's true. No, you're right. You're 100% right. You're 1,000% right, because we need to see more fucking coaches need to be known for having a great jab.
Right.
It shouldn't be just Ronnie Shields, nigga. Like.
straight up and down. Like, you know, that's real talk. You know, but yeah, it was just, but it was good to at least see him, like, because, you know, that's a confidence builder, because, you know, most people, you know, were like, yo, God damn you, I didn't realize how mid dude was. And truthfully, I mean, I never fell for his hype a little bit, because I like, he could punch or whatever, but I was like, I saw dude twice live, and he wasn't impressive to me at all. You know, so it's just like, yeah, but at least it's a good confidence build for him. Like, you know, get someone that didn't belong with you the fuck up out of there, you know, and then just
that was a weird. The ref was on some weird shit. I don't know what the fuck. Don't bring that ref back.
He was like, get rid of him.
I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do. Like, obviously Wagner just kind of quit. You know, like it seemed like
he had to, because, you know, because like motherfuckers like, you want to do to kill the guy or whatever. Like, yeah, it's like,
nah, but it's like, bro, right? Get knocked out in the middle of the ring, bro. Not this. Let me just retreat to a corner and have the ropes hold me up to absorb this.
Brace the fall.
And then take a knee.
Right.
Yeah, like, nigga, if you take that knee like a man in the middle of the motherfucking ring, nigga.
Facts, yo. Yeah.
All this fucking, what this nigga do, all this time out. Hold on, let me go to the ropes. All right.
Yeah, I'm saying,
no, nigga.
Yeah, this shit was ridiculous, yo. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Like, yeah, that ref was failing. Like, he counted dude out. Like, I don't understand why the fuck that the fight continued after that shit. He didn't want to continue. He wanted out. Like, you know, stop the goddamn fight. You know what I mean? Like, shit.
Thank you. Like, come on.
You know, but yeah, but like I said, that was the only fight that actually followed the script. And then, you know, we got Albright and Keyshawn Davis too. And like I said, I was incredibly disappointed. Both guys. It was like the worst. It's like the worst performance of either guy's career that I've seen. Like,
and the worst performance of the year collectively as a fight.
You talking about the main event? You talking about the main event?
Yeah, main.
But I mean, Keyshawn did win 12. I mean, he did win 12-0. Maybe
it don't matter if you win 12 zip. If you just landed 5 punches around, nigga.
It was disappointing. No, you know what? I think it was because, you know, Nahir is an awkward fighter. He's crafty. Yes, we don't want to see him back. We already established that. But I will say, after the 6th round, Keyshawn was kind of finding his way. But that body's something mentally with Keyshawn is like, I think when it comes to the talent, skill set, and everything in between, he got it. But somewhat, because after that body slam, it took him to the end, the 11th to 12th, to get back into like his groove, and that kind of threw him off. Like the mentality, something's off with that kid. You know?
Yeah, because when P, like, I guess he wanted to mention it because he says, you know, Keyshawn might have a little bit of zap in him, supremely talented but inconsistent, can be beaten mentally, which is true. Like this, he's showing that he's not right. He's not wrong about that. You know, Albright he said Albright got in his head and flustered him, and, you know, Key admitted he couldn't get motivated for the fight, which is something you don't really want to hear. But, you know, I would have thought all the motivation was there because, you know, you wanted to fuck dude up, you know, after he beat the fuck out of Kelvin Davis. Like I thought that that was a fight. Like you wanted to, you know, like you wanted to kind of, and plus, you know, he was the one that that got the majority. You won a majority decision, but you didn't look all that good, and you were weeded up. So I thought, okay, you would have been more motivated to actually like kind of beat him up. He didn't do that. He didn't do that at all. Like he did. Like you were supposed to stop Albright. You're supposed to knock him out. You're supposed to at least drop him a couple times.
Maybe Albright's durable. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm saying maybe
Albright's dude. We can't say that. Look, like Liberato Andrade is durable because he took a gazillion 1-2s from fucking prime Mikhail Kessler. That's durable. Nair Albright never took that type of onslaught, like offensive onslaught from. He didn't take a fraction of that. Like Keyshawn really just had a whole hum pedestrian ass performance, and then Albright with his goddamn whole ass fucking clinching, which annoyed the shit out of me. You got these long ass goddamn pterodactyl arms, and you fucking clinching and bullshit. And then at the last fucking round, when shit was kind of heating up, keeps on whooping your ass. You finally land a 1-2. You throw it and you land it. It rocks him. But then you try to just hold and hit and try to be like, I got the last lick. And you try to hold out the last 8 seconds. You know, you gotta you gotta have bitch in you to hold out the last 8 seconds after clearly catching somebody.
Well, I mean, he also stunned him earlier too, like earlier in the
He
fight.
did, but he never fucking capitalized off this shit.
Yeah.
No,
And that's because
Nah, he didn't, nigga. He didn't.
I mean, Albright is a much better fighter than what you displayed last night. That's why I was disappointed. I was like,
no, he was crafty, but he was doing the clinching. He kept initiating.
He wasn't trying to fucking. He wasn't fighting to win, bro.
He wasn't
like,
trying to win. He wasn't trying to win. Like that's why I hate when fighters do that shit. Like, yeah, especially when you talk the game. Now here's I heard he didn't sing after this fight. He wasn't singing, and he wasn't singing.
He's better, nigga. He would have got booed so hard.
he wasn't
motherfucker sing.
Yeah, but
Keyshawn
though had some excuses though at the end of the fight. Like, dude was like, he had some excuses at the end of the fight.
I don't want to hear a fighter because I'm a fan of Keyshawn, but I don't want to hear a fighter say, "This making weight shit ain't for me." Like, what the fuck do you mean this for? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Keyshawn. That's why I don't want him. I'm tired of people calling him the businessman. Like every single time, like he's not on his business. Like even for this fight, he couldn't be. He barely made weight. Like when you have to strip down to your skivvies and you still can't make weight, you got a fucking problem. Because it's like. Because it's known that he bullshits in camp. Like, he don't take that shit like seriously as he should. They had him bathing in some dirty ass chicken broth or some shit, whatever the fuck.
This was like ginseng water, not ginger water, but I don't know. I don't fuck. It was nasty.
Either way, that's stuff that nigga boxers do. They don't do that, but it's like, come on, like you young, you're not like you're like in your 30s or whatever. You young, you shouldn't be having these issues making fucking weight. Like your point went over after you stripped all the way the fuck down. Like, you kidding me? Like, come on, bro. Like,
make the fucking weight, nigga.
Yeah, he's got to tighten up on that. Like, there's a lot of things about because Keyshawn is talented. He's really super. He's top rank. They didn't fuck around with this. Like, they made sure that his competition was escalated and shit like that. He got built up like really well by Top Rank, but
he's in a good space right now.
And he wasn't a KO streak. Again, he wasn't up for the fight. I'm not trying to throw him bail. He wasn't up for the fight. But he did win. He won. How many rounds did you give out here? Really, like 1, 2? I'm just wondering.
I ain't giving shit.
I gave here like maybe 2 rounds.
Maybe 2, yeah. But it was pretty much a bull. I mean, obviously he lost 2 points with the body slam.
Yeah, the body slam.
Oh yeah, that may have been the one round he fucking won.
Because I don't even know if the round where he stunned Keyshawn, I don't know if you can even give him that round, really, because he wasn't really.
It was just that fight. Like, I mean, I know that Top Rank and DAZN had hypes because, like I said, because the history was like, okay, we expected some fireworks, whatever. Like, because the first fight was nothing like this. The first fight was entertaining as fuck to watch. So that's why I don't understand what the fuck happened in this with these two around. Like, was it the money or whatever fuck? Because either way, Albright should have known that this was his chance to really shine because he had momentum coming off from that Frank Martin fight, which most people thought he won. So it's like, come on, bro. And Frank Martin is the name, so it's like you had a chance to kind of make Keyshawn look bad at 140, and it's just like you did, but you also made yourself look bad. So it's like. Come on, bro. Like, what is this? Like, and I like Albright as a fighter. I think he's a talent, but it was just like, just seeing those two just clinch and slam and make faces at each other. And
this is a performance y'all give us, and y'all supposed to be beefing.
Yeah, like, come on, like, there's and that was a 12 rounder. I expected some 12 rounds of like throwing some serious hands. Because,
and y'all niggas was complaining about Nakatani, like, nigga.
But I will say Keyshawn. I mean, at least Keyshawn, at least the 11th to 12th, he tried to put it together because he was putting combinations together. Again, like I feel like after that body slam, it threw him off because he was getting into a groove and hit him with some body shots in like the 5th and 6th round. But after that 7th round body slam, it just threw him off until he kind of hurt. Not here again later in the fight, but.
But he's at the point right now that he can't afford because his position right now. He's at the point where he cannot look bad. Like because he can't avoid because he's like, first of all, like where it was, like they actually the fact that Top Rank actually decided to run that shit back in Virginia of all places after the first time around, like it called for something a little bit special. you know, like not like it wasn't supposed to be a struggle 12-0 or 11-1 or 10-2 type of fight. It was supposed to be a fight that he was supposed to end this shit in. Like he was supposed to.
Yeah, he was on a 3 or 4 fight KO streak. I get it, and this it ended obviously, right? But
yeah, so
but it didn't have to end though.
Yeah, it didn't.
He allowed it to end.
Yeah, and it was just it's just like in Keyshawn does like going for it, like someone needs to hire that dude, a nutritionist. I'm pretty sure Chris Algieri has degrees in this shit. Like, talk to Chris Algieri about making fucking weight. Like he did that. He did that flawlessly.
With that said, what do y'all want to see? Like, I know he's basically due up. He's number 1 in IBF and WBO. So if Shakur drops title, he can fight for a title at 140, or he can fight Delgado, which I think he better KO Delgado. So I'm just saying, if he can still make the weight, or would you want him to maybe comfortably be at welterweight? For just what do y'all?
I'd rather he just go to welterweight. Like all these niggas, it's a whole wave of these niggas that just need to just already just go to welterweight, bro.
Right? Yeah, because right now, because it's 2 fights in a row. I mean, dude is having issues making weight at 140.
He made Jermaine Ortiz fight. He made the weight fine, like 2 out of 3. You can say,
I get it though, but if you're
but see, that's the thing though. Like, at least the performance was better with the Ortiz. It's like it's night and day with this.
Yeah, for sure. I think
it was like I'm not in a rush to fight. I'm not like Keyshawn Davis should fight one more time this year. That'd be 3 times. That'd be
him and Norman. I think him and Norman too both should. And I don't know about
Norman definitely. Yeah.
I don't know about the fight between them. I've been hearing people trying to match them up together. I don't know right now with that.
But nah, we good on that.
Yeah, maybe down the line. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean Norman. I mean,
let Norman get a little more buzz going. Like he need to knock somebody out that's a little more, like maybe a Blair Cobb level
that's the name
type of, where it's like somebody who is a little dangerous, the threat to you, and he'll bring it. But if you're world class and you solid, you should handle it.
And in your prime, and Blair Cobb is old,
Yeah,
like you shouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I said, Blair Cobb is just a cleanup guy now. Like, but at the time, he's clearly too dangerous to be a cleanup guy because ever since he whooped on Broner, and when's the last time he's actually, and all of a sudden like you hear him, he's supposed to be on cards, and it's just like they don't come about. You know what I mean?
Even a guy like I know he hasn't fought since, but I feel like Stanionis is a name still that might be past it, but if you knock him out, you could.
Well, Stanionis, he fought in Russia. He won, and he won.
He fought after the Boots fight. Okay.
Yeah, he fought after the Boots fight. Yeah, he fought in Russia and he won. So.
Every time I see him on the welterweight Ring magazine, he's still top 3 somehow, and I'm like, how the fuck is he still top 3? I don't care.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's fought after that, so it's just more or less. I mean. He's probably just rebuilding, which is good. Like like sometimes you don't want to be rebuilding in front of everybody like that. Like his was a bad fucking loss too. Like he got his ass handed to him, type shit though. But he fought like it last fall. I think he won like a decision or whatever.
I saw that. He won a decision with some money.
Yeah. So
but it's still a decent name, and we already seen what Boots could do to Stanionis. So if you got next and you supposed to be that dude, that's the litmus test. That's the you gotta outdo that performance.
Right. And Norman, and the thing with Norman and Davis both have that person. They kind of someone got the gift for the gab, and the Black Americans. We want to see them do well too. So it's like,
they got the personality to go somewhere.
Yeah. They got the personality.
It's just they gotta tighten up a little bit. Well, Davis can actually fight. Just he needs it's all mental with him. Norman still technically needs a little polishing.
Would y'all favor Davis versus Norman? I'm just wondering. Do you think Davis is class without
Davis? Yeah, Davis is a much better fighter.
Yeah,
than
Davis. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because we already know who Davis is and what he could do, what he's capable of. I feel like with Norman, we like it's taking his style that he has now and improving it. Whereas Keyshawn, there's no improvement that like you really need to make. It's more
so the mental,
keeping the mind together.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Leaving Bomac, leaving the B&B team is a bad look or not, because We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, but with Norman though, I love Norman just one reprieve because I know he was over 0.2 and he lost the weight though. But if you're gonna be having issues, 154 is just around the corner, and you find some sharks for you. There's some sharks for you to scrap with, to get in the sea with, nigga. So, if you really want to find a real challenge,
he ain't ready yet, bro. Let him deal with them damn. Let him deal with this canal real quick. Like he's still Canal River. Maybe a good lake level. Like I don't know if he'd rather get.
Oh, so you can't be chasing waterfalls. You gotta stick to the rivers and the lakes that he's used to, right?
Used to, yeah. Like maybe he could chase a waterfall at 147 after he get like another decent win.
Mm-hmm.
But get another. That's why it's like I wouldn't throw him into no bigger fight yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Keyshawn is ready for a bigger fight.
I think Keyshawn. I don't know. I know the Haney thing is Haney was tweeting Debo's coming for you. I don't know about that yet, but I think Keyshawn would be up for. I think he's a guy that fights to his level.
That's the biggest fight in boxing, really.
It's up there. Yeah, it's gonna be up there.
Maybe top 3 because, look, you don't have Canelo Benavidez, you don't have Boots Ortiz. God damn it, you don't have Tank right now. I don't know what the fuck he doing. People telling me he coming back, whatever. I ain't see it.
I mean, the biggest fight really is Haney. Ryan Garcia too. I mean, that's.
Yeah, I mean, but this is the thing.
I feel like it's losing.
The biggest fights out there involve Devin Haney in some capacity.
But the Haney Ryan, Ryan, he's all over you.
Yeah, that's number one. That's the biggest fight. 1A. The second biggest fight is Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis. That's 1A. That's 1B.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that is just what Benavidez, Boval, or whatever. I don't know, but those are the 2 clear, and that just says something about Haney, where like whoever you match him up with is literally the biggest fighter in boxing. Yeah, if Tank come back and he want Haney, that's the biggest fight of that's the biggest fight.
Easy. Hell, Tank versus Haney or Shakur is the biggest fight. It would be the biggest fight in boxing because we've been asking more for how many years.
Yeah. I say more so Haney's a bigger fight than Tank Shakur. Just off the strength of just Haney just has a better reputation than Shakur.
Yeah, no, Haney. Although I'm not liking all the Twitter figures that Haney's doing lately because people are making fights and he's still hasn't made a fight yet. But for the most part, he does throw himself into the fire.
I mean, it's harder is when you're trying to whenever you're trying to do something quality, it takes a little longer. And I feel like Devin's trying to give us another good matchup because you got to, because you already gave us a great matchup with Norman.
Right. So
you can't go lower than that. It got to be the same level or better. And I know he's trying to, maybe, I don't know if it's he over inflated his value, his worth or whatever, but I give him the benefit of doubt. I know he's trying to make something pop. So
yeah, and I know Rolly's been wanting to fight though, but Rolly just wants to fight because he wants to avoid his Mando. Of course, his Mando is going to be fighting Usyk, which we'll get into a little later. So it's like I know Rolly wants that fight, so it's just like, yeah, you got to make a fight sooner. Like we in May right now, so yeah.
He ain't even fight again. He ain't fight this year yet, so yeah, it's looking bad now.
He needs to sign with a promoter. DHP stuff is cool, but they ain't not gonna give you you're not paying for your own fight, so you better sign a promoter. I'm just saying when it comes to
I mean, if he goes to Zuffa, I'll be incredibly disappointed, because it's like it's more because I know that's like the biggest rumor, and and the fucking Bill is like has been talking to like coded talk or whatever, but I would hope that he doesn't go to Zuffa. If he goes to Zuffa, then pretty much all the big fights. I mean, with the exception of unless he wants to fight Conor Ben, or something like that, But I mean, because Ryan Garcia, I think is independent right now because I think he's fully done with Golden Boy because I know Oscar had options. I don't know if the fight with Barrios was the option fight or if that was the last contractual fight. But I know Ryan's going to be done. Either way, Ryan's going to be done soon, and I know he's going to be. I know he probably will go to Zuffa, because I don't think anyone else would sign him.
Ryan keeps. I know he's on First Take today and the 6ix9ine whatever podcast, and he said he's fighting Ben. So Haney needs to get.
Hold on, who's fighting Ben?
Ryan Garcia and Ben are like kind of like somewhat negotiating. It seems like.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with that fight.
It's one of those fights where I can just because Conor Ben definitely didn't give me nothing to be excited about. I mean, after that
fight, though, it's just because of Conor Ben has that name. He has it's a bit.
Yeah, he has a name.
It is a big fight, but I don't think we look at it as the hardcore serious fight. But it's one of those big fights that can be entertaining, lead up.
It's one of those fights that are going to probably potentially be the Ring. The Ring magazine card. It's going to be one of those main events.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Because he's not signing all these big names to be fighting in some goddamn warehouse in Zuffa land.
These
are like ring cards.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a ring card because it would be kind of stupid. That's the only thing Zuffa. That's the only thing that's kind of saving these Zuffa fighters is they have the ring cards are bigger, so it's like obviously Conor Ben's probably going to be a ring card. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a UK card or some shit like that. Because that's where the money is. Although Ryan draws in this country as well, so
if they were smart, I would put it in America because it's like we know Conor Ben's big over there in the UK, but his last performance over there wasn't that great. You don't have to keep get another damn performance over there. Try your luck in America, expand your brand, get over here and do something against a name because. Last time you was over here fighting, cannon fodder.
Yeah, and like I said though, Ben was supposed to show out against Prograis and he fucking failed on every level. And this was a Prograis that admitted afterwards that dude was like slurred speech, walked different with his belt. Like
my knee was fucked. He's like my knee, my eye.
Dude basically said that he had brain damage, neurological damage, and Ben couldn't do anything with him, and he was still getting outboxed by him. And so but I get it. Like Ben's probably because Ryan Garcia is kind of mid, but of course he has a left hook. He does.
But at least Ryan looked better in his last fight than Ben did, and they was both against niggas they should have knocked the fuck out.
Which is sad to say. Honestly, that's why the saddest shit to say. He ain't bullshitting either, nigga. So, yeah.
Because you can't tell me Prograis is like, regardless of the last performance Prograis had, because he shouldn't have had that fight shouldn't have been as entertaining as it was.
Right.
With him and JoJo. Right. And then Barrios is goddamn getting a draw he ain't deserved 2 in a row. So he's now Vargas reincarnated. So it's like, bro, like both of y'all, like Ryan looked better against his cakewalk than you did, but neither one of y'all ate the cake though. So.
Right, and the funny too, and these are people like if Keyshawn went to 147, Keyshawn could figuratively could run 147, or at least he could actually beat.
As long as Devin Haney not there.
Yeah, as long it would still be a fight, but he could pick up belts at 147. So that's why it's just like. Yeah, like someone in Keyshawn's camp needs to kind of like sit him
honestly,
down.
I would fight Rolly if I'm Keyshawn.
Yeah. That's again. Keyshawn like 147 is not the 140 with exception of Devin. It's not like 147 champs are formidable. All of them could lose their belts in their first title defense. Like with the exception of Haney. Like Haney's the only one I'd say that would repeat, But
unless I don't know how Ryan fight goes. I'm just gonna say I don't know. So I don't.
Yeah. We that's the only the only wild card matchup Haney has is Ryan Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Every other fight is either just gonna be 50-50 for him. Like the only other person I might say, and I know this fight won't ever happen in the weight class, but
Boots?
Nah. You got one more guess.
Keyshawn? Probably not. Who was it?
No, hell no. One more guess, nigga. Damn.
I don't know. He's in different weight class. So I don't know who is it.
Angry Fist.
Oh, Gary Antoine. Yeah.
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 That nigga, like he the only one I would say, damn, maybe that's
Stylistically, that could be tough for Haney. Yeah.
yeah, I think he could beat Haney. Like that's the only person I think I would flat out pick to beat Haney.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know I don't know like if Tank could flat out beat Haney. Like a part of me would if all this shit wasn't going on.
Back in the day, now Haney just might be a little too big and sturdy, Paul. You know,
not even that. Just might fight too disciplined for Tank.
Yeah. At this point,
you bothered by Lamont Roach patients, then damn.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing that Tank could have done is get a draw with someone that he brought up, and and people thinking that he won. Like that's the worst thing, and he hasn't fought since because he's been dealing with legal issues and shit like that. And it's just like now boxing. Now I know I saw that like boxing is. Boxing is moving on without him. Even although if he's mentioned, if he's mentioned in the fight, it's like the biggest topic though. But the boxer, the people in his era, the people like there is, that he's supposed to be facing, they're maturing as fighters. It's like it's getting to the point where like before it used to be like okay. Tank could probably offensively could wreak havoc with Haney at 135 if he ever fought him, or he could have done something with Shakur at 130 or 135. But now they're mature fighters. They're primed, And Tank is like, although Tank is like he's small and they're fighting at 140, 147 now. So Tank is in a little bit of he's gonna fight a little bit of issue,
Yeah, and all these guys are getting bigger. They're getting bigger, like they're becoming bigger stars too.
Mm-hmm.
So the negotiations is gonna be crazy. So it's like you're right. We need to start seeing some of these fights now.
Right. Yeah. So, but it starts with now just locking in mentally for Keyshawn, locking in like if you're a true businessman, you know what what your next steps are. Not even the next steps are. To actually, because like what's not good for business is that whole card. It just seemed like everyone was just there, but
And I'm speaking on that card. I know Tim Bradley is gone because I watched his little review on it, and he shat on it. He's not top ranking no more because he ain't no company man. He shat all over that card.
Well, because now
he's right though.
And then that commentary. I'm sorry, real quick, Mannix and Mora. Come on, why do they always gotta be on my fucking screen? I'm sorry.
Because
thank you. They're like horrible.
Because I think Christina Poncher, she said though, because they asked her why they're not using the TR because the Zone wanted to use their commentary for this, and it's just like because I think they were signed to ESPN. That's the whole reason why.
Like see, that's the bullshit. Like I seen it. Shout out to my dude Lukey, salute West Coast. Salute. I seen he had a tweet where he was like, he missed Tim Bradley on these broadcasts because. He had like an enthusiasm, he cared about the fighters.
And he's funny. He that's the thing with
just a better personality and everything.
When it was him and Ward together, it worked because Ward was a serious guy and Tim was funny. Tim was a comedic relief. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When
he could play off that.
When Ward left, it got kind of bad because Tim had to, I could see what people hated Tim after that.
But it still worked. Look, I'd rather have Tim Bradley do some heavy lifting and carry a show than have fucking Mannix and the other dude go back and forth.
Yeah, but with
also if you feel like they don't top rank, they don't. Those guys don't know the top rank prospects like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mora does.
Nigga, that's their job. They need to study. Shit.
Yeah, they gotta study. They gotta study. Yeah.
Well, no, Mora does. The other two don't. Like, Mora.
But then Mora ain't there. Like it's bullshit. Because it's like this. At the end of the day, like. Between Bradley and the Zone crew, would you rather have Kobe Bryant or Dwayne Wade, Jordan, LeBron? Would you rather get 45 points from them niggas or 20 points from Ricky Davis and 17 points from Jerry Stackhouse?
That analogy.
Like, the fuck are we doing? Like, nigga, give me the goddamn 45 from Kobe, LeBron, Wade, all them niggas.
Yeah. I mean, all I know is
shout out to Stackhouse because he was balling. But I'm just saying because
Stackhouse was that dude with the felines and shit. That was
I ain't trying to shit on Stackhouse.
I know what you mean. It was empty calories.
Yeah,
it was empty calories with Jerry Stackhouse.
Because I'm just looking at it like, yeah, Ricky Davis is going to give you 20 points, but he's going to take 40 shots.
Right.
And in between that, Stackhouse is going to come off the bench and he's going to give you his, but he's going to be looking at Ricky Davis fucking catches on rebounds.
It definitely wasn't the best top rank, for their debut, but the Mason card's coming up. They got the Zayas boots, which has a shitty kind of undercard to me. But
the Zayas card isn't it like mostly isn't Matchroom the lead promoter on that? I forget.
I mean, they have a lot of top rank guys on there, so it's like top rank
because that was before before they announced the deal though. But but the true thing is because when top rank, with the Mason card on 4th of July, like that's gonna be on TNT. Like they have to be on fucking point. Like they're not. What happened?
And the cars need to run faster. Like this shit was like there's too many interviews. Like shit was just dragging.
Yeah.
And the fights weren't good enough to drag like that. Like, look, like promoters, when you have a card that's teetering on mid, like it's right there. Like it's like, damn, I think I can. Like, no. Bro, get that shit going. Run that efficiently. Because then we don't have to live in the mediocrity so long. It just kind of your night ain't that bad when you kind of, these fights are kind of, fights done at 11:30, huh? I think I could do something else. Whereas y'all bore us to death, the car goes slow. It finally ends at 12:30, and now we're like, now we're grumpy. We saw a trash ass fight. We don't even feel like talking about it. We don't have enthusiasm to do shit else.
Yeah, like I said though, I mean, because I really want to talk about card just to bar it up because it was like it just wasn't.
Card was so bad, I had to bar it up twice.
Yeah,
niggas like, hold on, we bring that nigga back.
Yeah,
because I'm just saying, like, bro, like this ain't a good look for the first card. That's it. Like, and your card is mid and boring. Get it the fuck along, dude. Like, you could give us a little mixtape intros and interludes when you giving us some goddamn 12-round wars.
Right, exactly. Like, it's like, okay,
we'll give you can slow it down a little bit, let niggas catch their breath, get their drink, whatever. But when this shit's boring, nigga, somebody got to be like, hey, wrap it up. Like, let's go bring this nigga here. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, get the sound guy. Yeah, Mike here. Like, bro, get this shit moving. What up, Rob, Marquise, and Board? Salute, man. Yeah, y'all smash that like button. Y'all niggas be damn stingy with the like button. What's good?
But yeah, no, I'm glad because I was contemplating going down to Virginia for this fight, but I'm glad because I didn't see no AI or Vic in the audience. That's for damn sure. So I know they were like, it's like, you know what? I'm going.
Now there was AI. Somebody was probably doing an AI about the fight, like that. Not the AI, but AI was probably used in the damn crowd. When niggas was getting bored, they're making an AI meme or some shit. Yeah, you would have seen AI there. Michael Vick, I don't know about that, and any other celebrities.
Well, Pusha T was there.
Pusha T. Yeah, nigga, he lived like that motherfucker. He just woke up out of bed and went there. I don't know.
They probably live down the street, nigga. Like, But yeah,
that's like the fucking like the war memorial for me. Like that's a lot of them. Like or the Panthers is like.
Speaking of that, I think
down the street.
I think Gamboa and fucking Rigo is fighting in that auditorium.
I know. Like I remember, I was telling PJ about it.
The way they phrased it, I thought they were fighting each other, but they're not fighting each other. I thought the way it was framed.
That's what they was doing. They were trying to make it look like they was fighting each other, which I like. That's gay. Like, let's be honest. Like, don't fucking what's this shit? These niggas don't bait switch, don't pump fake, nigga. Like, you got these niggas squared off, looking at each other like if y'all gonna do it, make it look like an In Too Deep mixtape cover or some shit. Niggas looking the opposite way.
And then now the poster came out there not fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of corny.
Of course they weren't. Yeah.
Because I told PJ, I was like, bro, The only way I would go to this card if you was down here and you was going, because then I know I could at least have some good boxing convo in between the lulls of action. Because there will be lulls, nigga.
Yeah.
There will be lulls in the action. So that's a hardcore. You can't go to that fight with no casual or some baddie and be like, okay, so you're gonna see some knockouts, shorty. We're gonna have fun. We're going to know, nigga, this ain't the one. You know,
not at
take
all,
your boxing friend from Discord or Reddit or the whatever.
But speaking of catering to casuals and shit like that, that's a good segue into the other shit that needs to get some bars. Whereas the most noteworthy thing on there was a slap from a certain women's champion with us, who has a certain rapper for a boyfriend and shit like that. But before we get into that little drama, Netflix. I mean, what the fuck? Like, what are you guys doing with combat sports? Like
y'all ruining, y'all letting, it's like y'all are like getting more people to know about combat sports, but ruining it at the same time. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I know you wanted to come into boxing and shit like that. I know people were supporting it, because like I said, the anti-DAZN thing or whatever, and you had a whole layup to actually try to do something, and you have the money, you have the zone, you have the money that you could do what the zone does, but for some fucking reason, you just don't want to put out quality anything related to combat sports on there. Like I don't get it. At first this was a thing for boxing. Like, I mean, boxing is just at its best, it's disjointed. The wrong fights are in the wrong. They're not in the main card. They're on the prelims and shit like that. And then if it's not that, it's just horrible. But this show here, I don't know. Again, like I said, because and I said it before, like Netflix doesn't want to build. They want events, and they brought this shit over to MMA right now, where like someone was like, okay, well, let's get two of the most controversial known people on there. Let's get Gina Carano, let's get Ronda Rousey. Neither of them are we're in their primes. Like Rousey, is at least 5 years past their prime, and Carano is like 12. You know what I mean? But for some reason, some brain trust is like, you know what? That's a fucking fire fight, and then let's double down. Let's get Ngannou. And Ngannou
is just called the brain trust, nigga. It's fucking MVP. Let's just call it for what it is. These niggas, he's grifting as MVP. Mm-hmm. Tried to get a fucking layup with this shit, and it. We don't know the numbers, but it wasn't good enough feedback.
Yeah, but then look what the show's on there. Mike Perry versus Nate Diaz, fucking Junior Dos Santos. Like, come on.
I have to lie. I thought Perry Diaz was going to be a little intriguing. Man, that was terrible. But yeah, I knew the main event was going to happen the way it happened. I didn't expect it to be that quick though. That was some finger poke of doom shit.
I don't know where they found Junior Dos Santos there, but watching that dude get fucking destroyed the way he did was just I just shook my head. I was like, yeah, who the fuck licensed him? Like, cause he wasn't competitive. Like, dude basically had he had a corpse, and he turned him into a corpse. Basically, like, I was like, Jesus Christ, it was just a lot of people who didn't belong on this type of stage. And it was just, the prelims was better, and that's in it had like, and it was just like, come on, like, you kidding me? Like the main
card, they always count that as I thought of Netflix. Nigga, you was on the prelims.
Yeah,
and you knew Francis. And I already told y'all, Francis versus Jake Paul, Netflix is going to happen the way it's being set up. It feels like likely.
Because Jake Paul's talking shit to him. Jake Paul's like, "How does it feel to get knocked out by Anthony Joshua?" I'm like, "Nigga, you got your jaw broken in 2 places. That motherfucker can still chew food normally. You can't." It's like, come on, like, what are you talking like? Like, both of you guys got stopped by Anthony Joshua. Like, but the only difference
they both look bad.
Yeah, but the only difference is, at least though, when Ngannou, when Ngannou took Fury to his break, we can at least say that he actually put an honest effort. Whereas you basically no one believes that you actually beat Mike Tyson or Chavez Jr. or anything like that, like on the level. You know?
Nigga, in fact, is people believe Mike Tyson was holding back, nigga.
Exactly.
You know how many times people was like, man, I seen Tyson pull punches on. I'm like, yeah, he was like,
yeah.
So that's why when people's coming out like the fights are fixed, this, and I'm just like, yo, I don't want to say fixed, but they come off more scripted.
Yeah, like there was an agreement.
Boxing enough where you could low key kind of practice boxing, meaning have a fight where no one gets hurt until a certain moment, or no one gets hurt at all. Like it could happen.
Yeah, I mean it's happened in boxing before. I mean the fucking Seth Mitchell, Jonathan Banks too. Like that's like probably the best boxing example of more recent times of that shit happening. You know, where it was just like, and even a way that they couldn't even pull it off because Seth Mitchell got fed to Areola, and that was the end of his chapter after that. So it was just like it could happen. You know, but the point is not to make it too obvious. And Jake Paul, it was fucking obvious because it was like it was
moving around, running, nigga,
making faces, making them white faces. You know, if you hang around white people, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So it's just
like, that's what made it worse.
Yeah,
and it was now like you could tell, like Pilot said, the fight is gonna he's gonna grit and shout out to my dude Android, salute, because he mentioned this too. He actually mentioned that today with I think it was the Mike Perry fight. He was like I think what's his name was saying Jake Paul said, yeah, I kicked their ass in boxing and I do it in MMA. He's like, yeah, I'll fight you in MMA, and he's like, yeah, the grifters go into MMA. I told you. I'm like, yeah, we seen it. It's right there, bro. Like, you're right.
Yeah, you know, but then
like,
also,
that was always the play. Because remember, his boxing career kind of ran its course.
Yeah, because it
was always going to lead to when he finally loses.
Yeah, and the fact that the way he lost, you know, and compared to the injuries, like, and I know they've been like, oh no, you don't know if he's gonna fight again because Anthony Joshua broke his. And
that's what I mean, like a bad loss, because I know he lost to Tyson Fury. I'm sorry, Tommy Fury. But
Tommy Fury,
yeah, but that wasn't like a career ender loss. That was like, okay, this is the first boxing live body, and he comes from a boxing family, so you lost, but you did drop him. So we kind of. You know, we still had low expectations for you, but then it's like he went on his bum tour, whatever, and Pat knows, he remembers because we used to talk about it, and he was fighting all these niggas who had decent records, and they looked like they was just lying down for dude.
Yeah,
like plenty of them. It was like, damn, this dude looks capable, record, and then it just somehow he forgets all boxing knowledge against Jake Paul.
Yeah.
So that's the shit. So it just looked, and so he gets the Tyson fight, and it's epic because it's an epic event and all that shit. And you know, you got 2 fight of the years on it, so it works. It's a success. And everybody's talking about it. Motherfuckers who ain't never fucking talk boxing was talking about this shit. But then it's like I felt like Netflix got drunk off of that, and they've been trying to recreate that ever since. And it's been having the mixedest fucking results you could ever imagine.
Yeah, at best it's mid. At worst it's fucking terrible.
Thank you.
This shit was fucking terrible. Like, give it.
Now you're not even having one good redeemable fight. Remember, all these cards used to have one kind of interesting, decent fight. I mean, the Martinez and Billy, Canelo Crawford was okay.
Yeah, the Bahachek Adams too, and then even the all women's card, like the prelim on the.
Let's focus on the Netflix, the main card. Look, we keep giving these niggas credit for the fucking prelims, and people keep giving these niggas credit for the prelims. Oh, I fought on Netflix. Nigga, you fought on the pre. That don't count because the world ain't seeing that like they see in the Netflix. Like, don't get me wrong, the YouTube numbers are good, but you can't compare 200,000, 300,000 to fucking 60 million.
To Netflix. To Netflix, yeah.
You're looking at 20 million, 30 million. So you having a fight of the year and 300,000 people see it is good, but it's not the same if you having a fight of the year and fucking 20 million people see it.
Which is true, absolutely.
So we gotta stop adding the prelims. The prelims is fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's the main cards that be goddamn mid-offs.
Yeah, no, and I just want to be in the meeting. It's like, okay, who's like Rousey at least has been kind of, I know she did wrestling and stuff like that. She's done combat sport adjacent stuff, whereas Carano, and I've been heavily critical on Gina Carano for a lot of different things. First of all, she didn't have like. Because I remember before they try to push her as the face of women's MMA because she looked good, and at a time she
had an aggressive style, and
she had an aggressive style, and it's like, oh, she could
movies.
Yeah, she could fight, and then she took that loss against Cyborg, I believe,
who we know is a fucking cyborg, and this is the thing, like at least Carano fought somebody that we wanted to see her fight in their prime, no bullshit, gave it her all, lost to a better fighter who's a legend.
Right. But instead of running it back to continue, she pumped it, because I remember I've been to a Strikeforce card. I remember I was there when she was like, when she made an appearance on one of the ones on Showtime, and she was talking about making a comeback. And this, I think, is like maybe about a year or two after she lost to Cyborg. And then, and then all of a sudden it took up to 2026, 17 years later almost, for her to come back, to losing 17 fucking seconds.
Yeah, but, she had the damn, the Mandalorian show, the Fast and Furious, like...
Yeah,
Wire movie,
but then she fucked up her movie career though, in her TV career.
The Disney shit.
Yeah,
like she was in the first Deadpool.
Yeah, she had a lot of things. But
she was on that MAGA shit, right? She was like, not MAGA, but I think it was before the MAGA, but she was on that.
She say things like she was like, it's like, yo, instead of getting the back, she was about to get her own spinoff. But she couldn't stop saying certain things. Like, Disney doesn't play that shit. They're run by certain people who said remain nameless. But if you know, and you can't be saying certain things, And she kept on saying them, and they showed their power. So it's like, and yeah, she fucked up her long term,
Remember, she said she had to lose 100 pounds for this fight.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck were you? What the fuck were you doing?" Because
all of this I feel like this was just some Powerpuff Girls, Hear Me Roar type manufacturer. Like, I'm gonna get Shorty the bag, and we're gonna have a good time. Carano was too happy to lose. Easiest fucking payday of all time. Like, I'm at the we could have just matched up damn Rousey with random niggas from the audience at this point.
Yeah, they would have lasted 17 fucking seconds. Like, it was a disgrace. Like, I remember people were posting the whole fight on IG stories. That's how pathetic this shit was. Like, come on.
Yeah, like the shit, like, and this is the thing, like, and this is what MVP, Netflix, how y'all fucked up. For the most part, we knew that was a high possibility of the fight turning out like that. If you've been watching UFC and you've seen, how her fights, arm bars, they're quick, ugly fights. Mm-hmm. They don't look nothing special, but Ronda Rousey she's great at that judo shit. Like, she's
Olympic level. She's
Olympic. Like, she's great at that. Like that, but she can't do shit else in MMA.
Yeah, and then speaking of that, Holly, because Holly Holm's obviously MVP. Now they're trying to get Holly Holm in the mix because she's the one that kind of ended Ronda Rousey. But I don't think that doesn't.
That's the only fight you could give Rousey that niggas would legit kind of give a damn about. Like, this fight was more like the swan song for Carano cash grab. Because remember, nobody asked for this fight.
Nobody asked for this fight.
If you would have said Ronda and Cyborg, or Carano Cyborg rematch, then it's like niggas is like, hold on, you got my attention. Hold on, wait,
Right.
what else? But the point I was gonna make was they fucked up their own formula because if you look at the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, we knew the possibility was highly fuckable fuckery. Like we knew that's volatile. Anything could happen. It could be whatever. Like we knew that wasn't the. But these niggas gave us a surefire co-main
Mm-hmm.
and a decent opener, and then we had fucking Vargas. No, wait, what's his name? Barrios Ramos. We didn't have no MMA equivalent to those fights on this card with Rousey and Carano.
Nigga, they didn't even attempt to have a fight. The fuck?
You feel me? Like you didn't even have the opener a fraction.
Yeah, like all you saw was washed fighters getting washed. You know what I'm saying?
Like nigga, like this is some Mr. Miyagi shit. Like wax on, wax off. Like who the fuck wants to see this shit? And,
I just hate that Ngannou was involved in this, but I get it because Netflix was obviously was paying him a lot of bread, and he even gave his $100,000 performance bonus to old boy that he knocked out like in less than like a minute or so because he was like, he needs it more than I do. So that
was a cringy temple shot. I mean, I know he didn't even land fully flush, and that was it. But.
Yeah, and I said before, like Ngannou has a place should have stayed in boxing. Like there's more of a place, but I get it. He wanted to get the easy bag because Netflix.
I don't mind this. He can still go back to boxing, but you got to remember, man. Like, and I think a lot of niggas forget how devastating those Anthony Joshua knockouts be.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Like Jake Paul got a mid Anthony Joshua KO. Like let's be. He didn't get the fucking like it. Like he didn't get hit with the hurricane kick or the dragon punch. He got knocked out with a regular kick type shit, like a regular move. Like we've seen Anthony Joshua body prevent kick,
right?
Body like really like go off on niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like and Ngannou was one of those dudes where Joshua like went off on. And I'd be kind of damn cautious about going to boxing again too, nigga.
Well, it's just more like I mean, you could have blamed it because, like I said, because Ngannou did something, that you like only Creed. You'd only see in Creed 3. Like he nearly pulled it off.
That's what makes boxing so fucking great, where you could have a crazy ass movie concept literally come to life in boxing.
Yeah,
like that is fucking bananas.
Yeah, it really was because you're telling me like Wilder didn't come as close as Ngannou to beating Fury like that.
He had like 36 rounds.
Yeah,
like 30 some rounds to try. Like Ngannou just said, "Yeah, I ain't bad. You got me 12 or what 10 rounds? Hold my beer."
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I would say Ngannou could have been. They could have given him. Because he's clearly not. He's not a Kimbo Slice where you need like you could get him some good prelim fighters and he probably would knock him out type shit. Like that keeps him fresh just in case he takes a loss.
Yeah.
Because now his name. Because look, if we don't get Wilder Big Baby or Wilder Joshua or like you still Wilder and Ngannou still looks decent if we're
easy.
All these niggas retire, but
I mean, hell,
Fury
and Ngannou 2 is still a thing for me. Like,
I'd rather see Fury and Ngannou 2 than Usyk and Ngannou. I'm sorry, Usyk and Fury 15, and Usyk Dubois 17, and Usyk Joshua 11. Like I'll see Fury. That's the only Fury rematch I'm willing to see, unless Steve Cunningham is available and he's training.
Right. all that.
Yeah, I'll definitely I'll fucking watch that. Like,
yeah, all that. Because I was like, Ngannou still has value. He shouldn't be. I get it. It's a money grab, and like I said, it's good that he got himself a bag for this. But I really want him to see it either more serious. But I know they're trying to set up the fight with John Jones, and John Jones currently is still stuck in his UFC contract. So it's like unless
Nigga,
John,
you didn't want to fight him when you was so that you was
yeah,
you
Jones probably a
nigga,
goat, but heavyweight was kind of crazy.
bro. Like you didn't want to fight him then, nigga. Like why you trying to fight him now, nigga? Like
maybe the bag,
what
maybe the bag, probably the bag, right?
it's the bag, yeah.
still, but I get it. Like he would have got paid the same, but he would have got paid though.
He would have got paid. Yeah, he would have got paid. But,
yeah, it's not that like he would have got like Paulie Malignaggi money or something.
Because you think about it though, but UFC they did, I don't want to make this an MMA podcast, but they did. It's kind of funny that Dana White posted that McGregor's coming back against Holloway as Nagano was walking out or some shit, or like right at that time. They tried to just throw some dirt on
big whoop with Conor McGregor.
Yeah, nobody cared. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody cares. And see, that's the thing. Is like everybody's falling in love with the Netflix formula. Because I was just talking about this before I walked inside and got on the podcast with my boxing student, and because he thought it was this week, I told him it just happened and da. And he was like, damn, so man, but y'all gotta look at it this way. Netflix, they just really want big names.
Yeah.
They don't even care if the event ends up being big. They just want to just draw you in with big names. So, and that's what they did. Ngannou, Rousey, Diaz, fucking Carano. Like, that's all they did. Nigga, just throw names. They didn't give a fuck how it looked.
Yeah. And I mean, that guy Perry is from a UFC fighter, and he's like basically the top guy in the bare knuckle shit. So it's like, sorry, Pat, I don't want to cut you off. I'm just saying. So they have the names for everything on that,
It's like they was making a Jadakiss album. They had like down south beats, the New York beats, East Coast beats, West Coast beats, features. You had 8 Ball MJG. Yeah, this nigga, that nigga. Locks drag on. Like you try to please fucking everybody with that shit.
Yeah, and I said in the beginning when Netflix, I said that they would do this. I said they weren't going to build nothing. I said it from the jump that they were just looking for events. That's something that's exactly.
But now it's like they not even like they're not even really trying. Like these ain't even really events. It's like they're just big names.
Yeah,
and because it's like it's one thing you got an event is usually you can have some 6 degrees of separation for an event if the names are big. That's how Crawford Canelo kind of came about. Like nobody asked for it, but it was a possibility,
right?
And it was one of those like I'll watch. And niggas did, and it was a historic event, yada yada yada, boom boom. But Carano Rousey wasn't that type of fight.
Not in the least.
Nobody asked for it, but on top of that, it wasn't even in the stratosphere of conversation. At least, yeah, absolutely right. Like at least Canelo Crawford. That could, we could be talking about 154, 160, and then somebody would say, hey, man, what about Canelo? And, we had the whole Coming to America barbershop moment, and then, it's still, it's possible. Like, Canelo's not really looking his best, and, Crawford did his thing last fight, but it was a tough fight, Let's see, yeah, I'll watch, but Carano Rousey, no, nowhere near. So it's like y'all just took 2 names, and y'all had to set this up a lot because if Carano lost 100 pounds,
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
So how long were y'all was cooking this up for like a year?
Yeah,
think about it.
Yeah, being 240 something pounds is nuts. It's just,
especially as a fucking woman, like God, dog.
It was like, what was she doing? Like someone who was a professional athlete, like what was she doing? Like to be that heavy?
Because don't get me wrong, she like I don't know, it almost looked like she was on something when she was on Fast and Furious. Yeah, she looked like she could go toe to toe with The Rock, nigga. Like
and Deadpool too, nigga. Like she was jacked.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, nigga. Like if she was 220, then I would believe it.
Yeah.
But damn, it's like to get bigger than that.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Like, I mean, she's still a woman, but still, nigga.
Yeah, no, it just that look just like I said, because I know my brother just. I think my brother's like, yeah, the only thing he's cared about was just watching Ngannou like knock dude out, and then my brother did not like the shit at all. Like he's more of an MMA guy than a boxing guy, although he respects boxing, but he was like, yeah, this was shit, and it was shit. It was just like, yeah, it didn't buzz in any real way. It didn't trend in any real way. It almost came and went in a way.
Yeah, like it was just, and when it lingered, it was always lingering in negativity. It was nothing great, nothing positive.
Right.
It was always, man, it was a fix. It was this, it was that. There's nothing good about it. So this might do more harm than good for Netflix long term, and even for MVP. Like Jake Paul, like y'all kind of feeling yourselves too much. Y'all just kind of just throwing anything around, and people gonna get tired of y'all not going for the damn the easy layup. Like y'all got Baumgartner and Dubois on the table, and y'all are like basically like treating it like this. Y'all are just y'all don't see it, and they're like right in front of you. You're like
right,
and it's like, damn, nigga, like make these hoes fight, nigga, down. Like I'm just saying, like I ain't calling them hoes, but you know what I'm saying, like real nigga shit. But that's all I'm saying, man. Like, damn, like stop trying to just make up shit. It's like y'all falling in line with what we complain about promoters now in boxing, where y'all don't make the obvious big fight or the obvious significant fight. Y'all just pair one nigga against each other type shit. And then y'all don't put them in their hometown. You have them fighting. You have two Cleveland niggas fighting in Vegas. Like, y'all do random shit like that. And it's like, damn, nobody asked for this. Nobody in this region cares about these niggas. And you doing it here, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah. This weekend for combat sports was a wash, and it shouldn't have. Well, one of them was a guaranteed wash. The other one shouldn't have been. So, yeah, it was just a very disappointing weekend of that boxing and MMA overall, like for sure.
Yeah, like two things is certain. Like one thing's for sure, two things for certain, and three for real. Like I'm not looking forward to no more. Like I could take my time waiting for a Netflix event now, and I could take my time on a Nair Albright main event. Like that's two things that's like I'm certain of right now from this weekend.
Yeah, I mean there was also the heavyweight fight between Allen and Hrgovic, which was just a domination that should have never probably happened.
That was an eyesore.
And all you boot stands, I want to mention the Karen taking an L to Patty Donovan in the welterweight division. Yeah, Boots even said he beats everybody pretty much. So stop using the fucking.
Patty Donovan ain't garbage though.
No, I fuck with Patty. Patty to me was a sniper. Patty. He dropped him twice. One time was kind of iffy, but he did drop him twice. But it's just the boot fans online were just nonstop saying Karen beats everybody. Oh, honestly, Haney versus Karen and all this bullshit. And Boots even put the fuel to the fire talking about that shit. So I just want to mention, just because your favorite fighter struggled against somebody he shouldn't have, it's all good. You don't have to hype him up. Just let it be.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. Boots ain't really struggle with Karen. He just ain't dominate him, wipe his ass with him like he do everybody else. Like one fight, he dropped him and he beat him like lopsidedly. It's just he kept getting hit with a left hook all night, sporadically, but he dominated.
The crowds were not. And the crowds. The first one was what it was. The second fight, the crowds was not fucking with.
I mean, the second one, Karen did win about 4 rounds or so.
Now the second fight. That was like 116, 112.
Yeah. And the knockdown definitely helped. The knockdown definitely helped.
Yeah, oh yeah. So hold on. The second fight had the knockdown, not the first, right?
Yeah, the second one had the knockdown.
The first one was actually closer than the scores.
No, you think so? Not the second one. Karen actually came to fight and won some rounds. That's what I thought.
But... Yeah, the second one was closer. The first one was like one-sided, but
it was fighting. He was
competitive one-sided because he was moving and countering with the check hook. And for whatever reason, Boots had no answer for that. He was getting hit with that all night. It's just he did more than enough to win the round, so there was no real consequence of it.
Yeah, I saw somebody call him Lomachenko 147, and after the same guy said, "Oh, Boots ruined him." You gotta stop doing that bullshit. The ruined him. Stop that. I'm sorry, it's just fucking annoying. It's narratives.
147 Lomachenko, nigga, stop. So yeah, and then the second fight, like Boots won, like what's her name? What's the nigga name? Karen. Yeah. Karen. He has a son now. He gave birth to a kid. And so now he actually tries to win the fight. That's the only difference. Karen didn't try to win the first fight. He tried to win the second fight. And that's why it's more competitive. And that's why he won more rounds. Like, I don't think that's Boots' fault. Like, if Karen did that the first fucking time, we would probably have got the second fight the first fucking time.
Right.
So it's like, but I get what you're saying. Boots is just clouting right now. He's enjoying being that guy right now. Like I said it last night that he's a star, but he's like number 5 in the U.S. Like Tank, Benavidez, Shakur Haney,
he's getting his moment in the next month. He's getting his chance.
Yeah, like he's relishing that. Like that's why he was talking the shit about Crawford and knock him out. I mean, he's saying the right thing, but just stay focused on Zayas.
Yeah, that's it. Just you gotta stay focused. Don't look past Zayas and just
because Zayas is a big boy. Zayas is a big boy and he can box. That's all I'm gonna say. He's a big boy.
Yeah, that's the wrong fight, and he's coming off a career performance. Like that's a lot of things in his favor right now, like momentum. So if you handle that, then yeah, talk your shit. Because then, then what, nigga?
Exactly, though.
I know niggas gonna be like, Wolf Fundura, and it's like, yeah, okay, but he just did this to Zayas. Like, we gotta talk about that a little bit, shit.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know whenever the fuck Ortiz coming back. So
Ortiz is.
I ain't even want to mention his name.
Yeah, Ortiz is on his Andre Ward shit in the courtroom with Goosen.
Yeah.
Mikey Garcia without the multi divisions, with no belts at all.
Basically. He's on his shelf right now, and that's a whole nother conversation.
It's unfortunate too, because I know I like Ortiz. He's a fun fighter. He knocks niggas out and he can box good.
Great for boxing.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But that's the game.
It is though.
Yeah, you need to get rid of his fucking manager. Okay.
Facts. But for this coming weekend too, again, because we definitely have to get some bars off on this one.
Oh, hold on, we didn't even say nothing about the Baumgartner Shield shit. Like, what's y'all thought?
Oh yeah, that's right, because we were going. So
we was right there, and this like
we were still the fuck out of it. We were segue. Yeah. Well, I want to say though,
we were still disgusted by Netflix as a total.
Yeah.
So keep going. My bad.
It did come out though. The MVP did ban Clarissa Shields from all upcoming events or events in general. So that just came out recently.
Yeah, because Clarissa, as a man, she's probably one of the few top. She's probably the only top woman fighter that's not signed to them. So, because I guess she was invited over there, and her and Alicia just happened to be in their vicinities, and they've been kind of talking trash to each other online. First they used to be pretty friendly, and then kind of deteriorated from there for a lot of different reasons. And Clarissa, slapped her, like, and it was audible too. Like you heard that shit.
It didn't look like it. Like it looked like she was too far. Like it looked like she smacked something else that made that sound.
Since she grazed her, I didn't see like a clean shot. It didn't seem like it was that.
I didn't see a clean shot, but the thing is, Baumgartner had a reaction on her face that something did happen.
Yeah, something. Yeah,
like something came close to her or something. So she has a reaction that something happened, but it don't look like the reaction that she got hit though. Like maybe her hand got hit, something, but I didn't see a clean hit. Like, and everybody keep waiting for Michael Irvin to damn post his part.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone else part must have it too, but I'm just like, it was just one of those things, like, is and then then they go back to trading barbs online, and Alicia kind of posts her, in her, in her dresses and shit like that. Clarissa, of course, is talking all types of shit, like, saying like, hey, she's talking shit, she getting slapped type of thing. So it's like, and that's the most exciting thing that happened on that Netflix card the whole weekend.
Maybe thank you. I was about to say, like, maybe the whole boxing weekend, because and my whole thing is this, like, I know there's a bunch of niggas who be clip riding shorty, and I get it, you gotta have your fans, like, I'm
Two-tone.
Huh?
Two-tone.
Oh yeah, and I'm talking about both of them, they're fans, like, both sides.
Yeah. But yeah, Two-Tone does dick ride the fuck out of him.
Yeah, he dicks ride the fuck out of Baumgartner. Jeez, nigga, like, but the thing is with that, like, the Shields fans, they going wild over this shit, and I'm just looking at it like, this is just game Rascast all over again, like I'm not, like, I didn't really even see a slap, but the big deal about a big nigga slapping a little, like,
little petite.
This is Suge Knight slapping Jermaine Dupri in the club. Like, come on, like you don't get points for that shit, bro. Like,
it's whack. Yeah, it's whack. I saw Bruce Vane on it. Bruce Vane, shout out Bruce Vane. He was talking about how it perpetuates that fucking the black girl fighting the yellow girl, because just make.
He got a video on that shit.
Yeah, he got a video. He was talking.
Yeah, I got it in my notification. I mean, because a lot of them were all on that bullshit. Where, it's like they both were on some real extremes. I'm like, God damn, like they're not gonna throw you no damn pussy, people. Like, geez, like,
yeah, it's like niggas going over this shit.
Pissing me off. Tone pissed me off because he follows, shout out Tone, he follows our page and me and everything. He's cool, but he be on that bullshit talking about how Bud need to fight Boots, but the whole fucking Baumgartner Dubois situation, he's the same situation pretty much, but he stands in against it. It's just, nigga, she ain't gonna give you pussy, bro. I'm just gonna, she's not giving it.
Yeah, and it's like, y'all not giving us any alternatives for like, Baumgartner is just literally having the same fight and performance over and over again while not fighting Dubois. Like, and it's like her career just like, and I feel like both her and Shields, they have the same career right now. They're no point in their career where they'll just take fights that nobody really cares about, and they in between that they do that so they could still be a boxer, and I'm doing air quotes.
Right.
And in between that, they just want to be like the little it girl, the blog girl, the little sassy hood rat, urban culture blog, this, that, and the third. Like, and they relish being a little socialite, C-level celebrity, like, and I think that's all they kind of want right now. Like, that's, and it really just comes off like that. It's like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's rare for a chick to like really balance being feminine, sexy, pretty, all of that, and still being like a vicious fighter or somebody who ain't playing no games and just going at it. It's like, it's literally almost impossible. Like, for all the women that look good in boxing right now, they either look good and they having trash fights, or not vicious, or not making the right fights, or they they having the fights, but they can't sell themselves outside the ring.
Also facts.
So like, and only the few, wait, Sugar Neeks is one. But it's just the machine ain't pushing her like that because they got so many people, and like they signed so many niggas to the label. It's like,
like Chantal Cameron, like, I mean, who should be a lot bigger than she is.
Yeah, and she's one who, she don't play the sexiness game, but her boxing is elite.
Exactly.
And I'm talking about one person that plays both, that could do both and elite with both. And Shernika, that's maybe her one. Vale, she's up there,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
hell, fucking K Scott even be trying, bro. Like,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
like these others, they not. So it's like, and then first of all, there's not enough active women in these divisions. So when y'all don't fight the best, man, y'all kind of stall shit. So Clarissa Shields stalled out shit with Green, not really trying to make that fight. And look where we at. Green fighting for her career, like her career pretty much over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and maybe it's not, but there's a 99 or 99%
chance that shit is over. That's like this.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then Baumgartner, like, you fucked around. You didn't run it back with Mayer. Would have been the biggest fucking women's boxing rematch of all time. And you could have main evented that by yourself.
And Dubois is around the corner and shit like that. And then for the people that are talking about, Clarissa Shields should fight Alicia Baumgartner. Stop the bullshit. Stop it. Like
it's too. Look, man. The only way Baumgartner and Shields would work, and I know I'm giving niggas game, giving niggas ideas, but I can't help it. It's the GOAT artist. It's what I do. If that's the case, if that sounds like some Zeus sparring shit. Y'all go fucking 5 2-minute rounds, and then y'all call it a day. And y'all got headgear on.
Mm-hmm.
16-ounce gloves, and y'all still get the bag. That's the only way it works.
Mm-hmm.
But it can work. If y'all want to take the chance and use y'all, because y'all not fighting anybody else. Baumgartner goes out of her way to not want to fight Dubois, and they're about evenly matched. So that's what makes it so horrible, because neither one has like a full-blown advantage over the other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's still an even 50-50 fight. So you got that, and then, with Shield, she talks up Mayer and other people, but if we don't actively see you trying to get down, we know it's just whatever. You're going to try to make everybody come up to heavyweight, and if they don't, you're just going to fight whoever's the next 41-year-old with a winning record with 7 fights, and you just going to fight them. Like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we care enough, or the public care enough, to just get at 100% of our attention all the time. So yeah, like, y'all got to think about how y'all want to match up each other, because to keep on entertaining this beef y'all have, and knowing there's a 99% chance it's going to lead to nothing, it's just kind of lame when y'all could be doing something else.
Very, very counterproductive. Very.
Yeah.
And now she is, MVP did announce she is banned from all events. Unfortunate. As long as she was ever going to fight, she was ever going to fight her anyway.
But are MVP even really having events? Like, they're just having names at a place. And
I mean, they be having some BS. They be having little cards. They have the cards, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so show up with Papoose so they can be the biggest A-Lab celebrities at a fucking goddamn prospect fight, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, you ain't go to Salida card, but you go to this bullshit and get banned from it.
Yes.
All over a fucking dumbass slap. Like, a slap that I don't even really hear or see. I mean, you hear something, but you don't see it, so...
Yeah, I mean, it was audible, but it depends on what she. I mean, now if it turned out that she actually did slap her in the face, then I'd be like, "Oh, goddamn, her hands are really quick." You know what I mean? But yeah, but
that's facts.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's facts.
Yeah, so it's just like y'all just, like I said, spar it out and then hug and whatever, and then let that shit go. Yeah, because like I said, y'all, a pro fight's not gonna happen. It's not worth your energy. Like y'all y'all are in completely different career paths and divisions, and it's not a division. And there's no way. There's no middle ground. So yeah,
There's no catchweight bullshit that's gonna happen to make that happen. Ain't gonna be no like.
Yeah, it seems impossible because it just is too far apart. That's why I said the only way you could make it happen is reduce the rounds and treat this like a gym sparring session. Y'all put on headgears, put on the 16-ounce, 18-ounce gloves. Maybe y'all could do it for charity, whatever. Like, I'm giving y'all something y'all could work. Maybe you do that as the main event, and then you get some real fights with people in their weight classes as the co-main and the opener, and you might fuck around and have a decent event, you know. And I'm just throwing y'all niggas a bone because it's obviously y'all not trying to do nothing else in boxing. Y'all just want to be part-time baddies.
Facts.
You're trying to get that. You're trying to get that Zeus spin off the boxing baddies, type shit.
And it's like, nigga, Zeus got enough fights on it that do we care about seeing boxing on it?
Yeah, I do not. Nor do I see them engaging in foolery. That's which seems to be the norm. Like between this and Broner shit. Like I'm tired of that shit.
I can't stop seeing Broner on my timeline. What the fuck?
Yo, oh my god!
Like, see, I told y'all finally y'all seeing it now, huh? Nonstop.
It's because it's increasing every day, and the thing is, some of it's actually entertaining. So I'm not hating on it. Like I hope he eventually get the rehab and all that shit. Like for him staying, the longevity of damn being known for this nigga. I mean, it never truly really disappeared.
This had to be the most buzz he got since the Pac-Man fight type shit. Like that's at the very least. Yeah. Like that's the most buzz he's got since. Yeah. Even the
2019 nigga, he's buzzed. He's buzzed plenty of times in between that.
I mean the Cameron shit too. Yeah, the Cameron doing his hit on stat baby. But
I think what's this shit with Benzino daughter?
This is the most sustained, I'd say. This is the most sustained.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, this is the most sustained he's had for a long time.
Yeah, that definitely agree with that. Like, yeah,
and
the thing is, it hasn't been in a damn horrible manner. It's been in a somewhat light, funny, whatever.
But if that nigga, if the nigga was born 15 years before, he would have been on comic. That nigga's a comic view. He would have been a comic view ass nigga. Like, so it makes sense. He's in that role. It's
but that nigga, everything like think about this. This nigga's a comedy street nigga who serves and boxes. Think about and he's a fucking 4th division champion, possible Hall of Famer. Like that's crazy. Like how many niggas is walking around with all that charisma, all of that? Like
yeah, though. Yeah, I mean, just seeing that lets me know I don't want to see no baddies type of anything on Zeus or any of that shit because there's too much of that nonsense going on already. Like niggas are not
and it's the wrong network for it. Like if you got bitches fighting on the daily on Zeus, like do we really need to see professional bitches doing the same thing?
Not in the fucking least.
Yeah, it's like I just don't. That's like the NBA game starting out with a fucking and one pregame before every NBA game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, I came here to see the NBA, nigga. Like, I want to see these niggas. I go there. Like, okay, Umar, what it do? Bonjour, French Creole. What the fuck? You throwing chicken bones? If not, I ain't want to hear it. Pilot, you can't say N-word. Yo, red nigga. Like, listen. And you call everybody albino. Like. So Ricardo Mayorga has no he got charisma. What the fuck does that got to do with this? Like,
I'm saying,
that's the most random.
Yeah, Mayorga wasn't didn't have no reality show. He showed charisma. He sold the fight and kept it.
Countless times.
Yeah, dude wasn't with streamers drinking and getting in all type of foolishness.
And that's the problem. He made Pat made a great point. Like, the old school niggas back in the day, they could sell the fights better than you new niggas. You new niggas need everybody else to sell the fight. Y'all gotta go to this streamer. Y'all gotta go to breakfast. Y'all go to this nigga, that nigga. Y'all go to y'all can't talk up and sell the fight your goddamn self.
Yeah.
Like damn, like what y'all doing?
Yeah, it's a different time though. But yeah, I just hate to see that this is the Clarissa and Alicia Bogart are both going. This is the route. This is the route that they're going, rather than just kind of acting like fighters. I don't want to see all. I don't want to see
Yeah,
all.
dog, this project bullshit. Look, man, the little busted ghetto chick that always insecure, thought she thinks she ugly. She saw the little fine red bone getting too many eyes on her, looking good, eating up the atmosphere, and she couldn't allow that to happen. And maybe her D-list rapper husband, boyfriend, whatever the fuck going on, hyped her up to do something, and she went in there and she swung like Carmelo Anthony and ran like him too. So it was a slap heard around the world, but no one seen. So yeah, I'm giving the blog spin because that's what you goofy niggas want. I'm tired of talking about this in the boxing sense. So I just broke it down like how y'all psychoanalyze bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the type of energy this shit has. So I'm gonna shout out to Bruce Vane. I'm gonna check out his video and see his thoughts on it because he be having some good takes and shit. So yeah, but this shit it's not a good look, and like Pat said, for the most part, nothing's gonna come out of it. So like, why?
Yeah,
I'm tired of damn spin-off promos for side quests that can't happen.
Yeah. That's too much. Yeah, that's happening way too much in boxing. I'm like, you niggas got to cut all this bullshit out. Like, seriously, cut this bullshit out.
Yeah. Y'all trying to throw buddy cop movies together that ain't gonna get made, nigga.
That be reminding me of the fucking YouTube video that I've been watching lately, the failed 80 spin-offs. Exactly. Married with Children be having the spin-off, what they call it, a backdoor spin-off and shit. We're all, who's the boss?
Yeah, what was it? Happily Ever After was the Married. Yeah, was the Married with Children spin-off.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas is like, okay, different world. How about this? And Homeboys Outer Space.
I will say it's kind of crazy though that Michaela Mayer is already at 54 and Baum's still at 30. This is kind of interesting to me.
Well, Mayer's a much bigger person.
She's bigger. She got a bigger frame and longer, and stuff.
Baumgartner, I think she just trains a lot. She could make 135 easy. I think she could.
I mean, she could probably be a welterweight to be honest, but yeah, whatever. She is.
Yeah, she's not small.
Baumgartner is small. She's absolutely small. I've been around her. Like, she's absolutely.
Yeah, I'm saying, but she's not like, okay. You got small, then you got fucking tiny.
I mean, yeah,
like Baumgartner could do. Baumgartner could do 135.
Like that, like Sinisa Estrada is small, tiny.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, Estrada, her presence in the ring is bigger than Baumgartner's presence in the ring. Same thing with Gabrielle Fundora. They're smaller fighters, but they fight bigger, if that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Like, they don't look small in the ring. They presence fills that motherfucker. And they beat the shit out of people. Like,
right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, super bad. I miss her. Like, yeah, she was like probably my favorite woman's boxer. Like, she kind of gave you everything. It was style, swag, meanness, skills, power, speed, defense, offense. Like, the opponents were good, the fire. But yeah, so shout out to her. I know she retired. She lived a family life. Damn, ain't nobody filling them shoes in anytime soon.
Absolutely. Fundora maybe, but yeah, no.
She can't fill in the shoes. She's making her own, really. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, so, but hold on, what's his name? Don King, great black man. Mike Tyson hate him because he didn't give Mike immortality. What the fuck does that even mean? Mike Tyson got immortality. No one ever gonna forget Mike Tyson again.
Yeah, no, yeah. Mike Tyson doesn't. Yeah, Mike Tyson is the closest thing that we have to Ali today in boxing. Not Floyd, but Mike and Mike only. With Sugar Ray a close second.
And the crazy part is, like, boxing, like, Tyson and Sugar Ray been 2 and 3, like 1, 2, 3 this whole time. Even when Ali was alive.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy part. Like,
mm-hmm.
like y'all new niggas ain't doing that yet. Like, people still reference Floyd and Pacquiao can still bullshit around because y'all haven't just become the Omega level superstars.
Right.
Like, y'all not even trying. Like, a guy like Joshua tried.
And he's a legit superstar. And
he is, but the reason why I don't say Omega level, like transcend to that, that Tyson level, like, because he never came back in fucking America.
Yes.
But I give Joshua more credit because he at least fucking tried his hardest where he was at and just in general. Where a lot of these niggas ain't doing that. So it's like I'm not going, So Joshua fucking Hall of Famer. It's fucking Joshua is the reason why you have a fight like Wardley, Dubois sell out. Who the fuck was doing that before him over there?
Or in this particular case, it's a good segue. The reason why we have a new person that's currently that's recognized as the heavyweight champion of the world. Because he basically built the foundation of his heavyweight reputation on dude. Of course, talk about Alexander Usyk. Who is fighting this weekend. And instead of fighting like a Caballel or somebody like that, or even a Wardley, although Wardley just fought,
Moses.
Yeah. Instead, he's going to Egypt of all fucking places. I'm like, of all the places, like, I mean, I get, they like to go have these exotic locations. Egypt is a crazy location as it is. But to go fight a kickboxer, a whole fucking kickboxer.
And this is like outside one of the pyramids shit. Like, that's going to be like in the background or something. Like,
apparently, I mean, I've only seen like they're building the places, and it looks like it's in the desert. Like, it's not like on some. It's not where they have.
So like John Wick 3,
basically.
Like what Indiana Jones, what Last Crusade, like what the fuck? Like, I'm just saying, like, look.
And I think the time's gonna be roughly about the UK time, an hour plus an hour or some shit, right?
But
yeah,
it's not gonna be late, right?
I'm gonna just say this real quick, bro. Like, first of all, like, the desert levels in fighting games have always been the least inspiring levels. Like, name a classic level in the goddamn desert. In any game, like, the only one come to mind, I'll give you Mortal Kombat Ultimate. Or Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, whatever. That one level in the desert. That's it. Like, no one gives a like. Why would you want to have a fight in the goddamn desert? Like pyramids is that fucking fun, nigga?
Like, I mean, the location is whatever. I just don't understand why Usyk has to fight a kickboxer. And don't get me wrong,
that's even worse than fighting in the desert.
Now, don't get me wrong. There have been kickboxers are the closest people outside of boxers that can actually box, because that's what kickboxers can actually box. They just their level, their skill level kind of depends on a lot of different things, depending on the other disciplines that they do.
The best kickboxers usually are usually like real good boxers.
And on top of that too, most kickboxers, the ones that actually fully acclimated to boxing, they are very offensive. Like, if they don't worry about taking punches when they worry about taking kicks. Troy Dorsey is like one of them. Like, I did a Forgotten Fate about him, like kickboxer that turned into boxing, and dude was all action. Because he wasn't worried about a kick coming on. Like, dude, like, they can be entertaining.
They learn the distance good with kickboxing too.
Exactly, though. But the thing is, like Rico Verhoeven, like, he was a great kickboxer and all, but as a boxer, he only had one pro fight, and that was like back in the 90s and shit like that. So it's just like, why would you, like, no one asked for this exhibition, like because Verhoeven is not a name that's even popping like that, so even for it to be a thing. So it's just like, why would you want to do this? What you could at least kept this as at least an exhibition, but no, the WBC belt for whatever fucking reason is going to be on the line for this shit.
I heard the IBF too. I thought I saw something about the IBF as well.
No, they got an exemption.
Oh, okay. So they're not gonna. IBF isn't being strict for once.
Yeah, same thing with the WBA. They got exemptions, like they're in line.
So the only belt on the line is the WBC because he has 3 belts, right? So it's only gonna be WBC.
Yeah, but if Usyk loses, then those belts are gone. I mean, WBC belt's gone, for sure. But
yeah, and he ain't defending them belts anyway. It's Usyk's on his money. He's on his money. His money is he's on his greedy belly shit. I know he calls Fury greedy belly, but he's the one that's getting that paper. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
And but I'll give him this free. Like you kind of earned it. Like I'm gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain loud. But I don't have to care about this fight. That's why I'm not even tripping off of it. Like I just don't have to care. I didn't even talk about this fight last night. Like literally, this is literally the reason I came on tonight to talk about this and whatever else y'all niggas fucking with. I don't know. Like even though it's an active boxing stretch, we're in a shitty stretch of fights.
I mean, the card itself is decent, but I just don't. Usyk it just looks bad though when, like Usyk versus Joseph Parker was a fight should have happened, and Parker unfortunately got upset, by Wardley, and then Usyk should have happened, but then Dubois kind of played the cleanup guy, and he got cleaned up, and then Caballero is right there. Caballero is. Has a fought once this year, and he's not fighting because he wants to, because he's seen what happened to Parker. And he's like, okay, look here, I'm trying to get my title shot, and I don't want to, like, and Caballero's been cleaning up niggas too.
All you guys gonna be waiting, like a fight that's on this card. Richard Torres versus 60-year-old Frank Sanchez. I feel like that winner is gonna eventually be the IBF champion because I don't see Usyk fighting either. He wants the big paydays. He's eventually gonna be dropping these belts.
He's getting one. He's getting one this weekend. Like what?
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is he's not gonna. I don't want to see that Dubois fight, but he's not gonna fight the Torres. If Torres knocks out Sanchez, or even if Sanchez, he's not gonna fight either of these guys. And eventually IBF will be strict and maybe make him drop the belt because it's the IBF eliminator. It's like the IBF. They'll be the IBF.
Then it's like I gotta drop bars on Usyk if that happens. So
yeah, and it's gonna happen. I mean, he's not gonna be fighting any of these. Caballero, Yatama, he's not fighting none of these guys, bro, and that's just what it is.
Because if you're looking at Wilder after this, I'm gonna just suck my teeth.
Yeah, that should like honestly, if you were gonna fight Wilder, you would have fought him like on this shit, and then just kept it moving.
Yeah.
But it's just like, yeah,
don't give us a whole like a year side quest, nigga.
Yeah, no, because it's really. And funny things too, because like I said, the fact that a belt is actually online, like you leave yourself open to boxing god fuckery. Because I mean, granted, Usyk is not Fury in terms of like Usyk is pretty, comes in the ring prepared, but you don't ever want to put yourself in a situation where someone can throw a lucky shot, and if Verhoeven does win, it will be a lucky shot, And
I feel like it could be a lucky headbutt or something. Like, I don't believe in lucky shots, but I get it. It could be a punch where it just it lands 100%, or Usyk doesn't see it, or I get it. But like you said, it's still a chance of that happening. And why take that chance when there's other bigger fights in heavyweight out right now?
Exactly, and the funny thing is too is they're actually taking odds on this fight because I was curious to see if there's going to be some odds on this fight, and
it's just like prime NOA type odds.
So Usyk right now is a minus 3,000 favorite, which I'm actually shocked. Like I thought he would be like minus at least 5,000 at the minimum, And this is the money line, and then Verhoeven is a plus 1360 underdog, which I thought. Those numbers seem like he has a chance. Like they should be much higher for both guys. Usyk decision is plus 500, which Usyk KO is minus 700, which is the only that makes sense. A draw is plus 4,500. Verhoeven winning by decision is plus 4,000, and Verhoeven knocking them out is plus 1,500. Again, those should be higher. So, yeah, no, yeah. So basically, I mean, it's all pointing to Usyk should win and win decisively, but it's just like I always feel the number should be much higher for all the odds for this shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 12 round like okay so fight.
No, you know,
Herkovic.
Usyk
How you see Herkovic versus Usyk? What the fuck?
I mean,
Usyk lost by a decision.
I mean, Usyk probably gonna carry him a little bit, right, to knock him out, kind of like the Floyd. You know, isn't that what's gonna happen for this fight, probably?
Yeah, it's probably going to be. I mean, Usyk should not have no trouble with dude. Like, I mean, if he's pretty much if you can handle Fury, Joshua, and Dubois, you know, you can handle a fucking kickboxer. Like, it shouldn't be.
But you know, he's probably going to carry it a little bit. He ain't going to knock him out the first round. He could knock him out. You know, it's like it's a Floyd McGregor situation. He could knock him out the first round probably if he wanted to, but it's going to be something like he might carry it to. Because again, the cards, like you mentioned, Pat, the card's actually pretty good.
But yeah, it's just like Usyk. It's just what. Whenever Usyk's done this, Usyk really needs to fight someone serious. Like, I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, but yeah, no one wants to see a third fight with Dubois. It doesn't make sense. No one wants to see a third fight with Fury because the Fury fights were not that great. The first one was cool. The second one was not. So, and I don't want to see a Joshua because the Joshua fights were actually excellent. But I just don't. A third fight doesn't interest me because Joshua just, you know, it doesn't warrant it. So it's just like, yeah,
I'd rather see Joshua Fury than Joshua Usyk 3.
Right. I mean, Cabello is
Joshua got to knock out Dubois before I want to see Joshua Usyk again.
Yeah, facts. That's facts.
If he knocks out Dubois and beats Fury, hell, throw Wilder in there. Yeah, that's like, yeah. But if one of those fights happen and Joshua wins big, then yeah, like I don't mind the Usyk fight, but just it got to be worked toward, like Pat's right.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Usyk, like, yeah, Cabello is winning. That should be the fight, and that you motherfuckers just, yeah. I mean, I hate that Cabello is just because I mean, basically, if WBC gets tired of this, then Cabello will be the champion. Which, you know, so it's like it's just like, yeah, Usyk just needs to do the right thing and give Cabello his shot at this belt because, like I said, you know, it's an intriguing heavyweight fight. It can be sold and hardcore. It's definitely a hardcore fight. Like, you know, you can actually, it's a fight that makes sense. Like, it needs to happen. You know, but you know, outside that, like, you know, like I said, the card is, I mean, it is entertaining enough. At least they have decent fights. Like, you know, we mentioned Torres and Sanchez. Torres basically has the fight that will either propel him to, you know, to get the IBF belt if Usyk gets stripped, because, you know, Usyk I think has to fight the winner within 180 days or whatever the fuck. So yeah, like, so I mean, Torres basically, I mean, Torres can, you know, I mean, obviously Sanchez, you know, a lot of his, you know, the boogeyman got off at once Cabello knocked him out, and I know they used the knee injury and everything like that. So yeah, Torres has a shot to, you know, to become, either get a title shot or to become champion. And then Giasov and Catterall, my only hope is I hope Catterall kind of gets the momentum of his last fight and realizes that he can put a hurting on Giasov. Like, because, you know, style wise, you know, if Catterall doesn't stay offensive, then Catterall Giasov can be an eyesore. But if Catterall stays on this offensive, then, you know, that fight can actually be worth watching. You know,
Catterall who fighting?
Giasov.
Oh yeah, that could be decent. Yeah. Y'all aren't lying. This card is a little decent.
Yeah, Giasov is on there. And the girl, even though I think Michaela Mayer should have won Fighter of the Year from women's, Mizuta Haraka, who won it, actually is fighting on this too. So,
and then Hamza Shiraz is going for his
first belt. He's gonna win his
middleweight title.
He's fighting
Yeah.
what's his name? Bejic, right? This guy named
Yeah.
Bejic. Yeah, it's gonna be a knockout. Obviously, it's gonna be
It
unless
should be.
Hamza has a fucking slip up, which eventually that's gonna happen. But I know Turkey's main goal is Hamza versus Canelo at the end of the.
I mean, Shiraz did already have an but he just didn't get penalized for it.
Yeah.
With the Adamas fight. So it's like
so we're gonna have a little bit more clarity at 168 because we're gonna have a second champion after Bud beat Canelo and dropped all the belts.
yeah. So I mean, it's a decent card though, but I just wish Usyk was just fighting someone just a little bit more like an actual ranked top 5 heavyweight. Some
It
of
would be
the
kind of interesting to see the pyramids in the back, right? There's gonna be the pyramids in the back. Is that correct? More
yeah, I don't mind the location as much, although I think it's just weird that
it makes it worth it if the pyramids and the Sphinx are in the background.
But the AI art,
what's the point?
With the ring and whatever, the AI art is some bullshit. I'm seeing it's just so tacky. The whole AI with the whole.
Yo, now that you mention it, one thing I gotta say that I don't know they're so clueless about. Like the Ring magazine came out with some type of comic. And it's like, bro, like if you're gonna have a boxing comic, make the niggas look like actual boxers, like people who really box. Like, what is this whitewash shit with the goddamn surfer bleach blonde hair?
That don't that remind you of that old meme of the white Egyptian, in the textbook?
Yeah, like what is this shit? He like this mop head white cracker motherfucker. Like, what are we doing with this bullshit? Like, oh, hold on. I missed this one thing. I seen Rob has said, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 all-time fave, LOL.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, my Mortal Kombat trilogy was better, dude.
No, you said that new one's good though. You said that new one's really, really good. I don't know. It's supposed to be fun.
With the game?
No, a new movie came out. I think a brand new Mortal Kombat movie came out in theater.
Yeah, I know. But Patsy, now we was talking about the game. It just I couldn't get to the comment at that time. But yeah. Now I know what he's talking about. He's like, yeah, I fuck with that. We were talking about the desert level at that time. But
we're talking about the game.
Yeah, but this shit, man, like, nah, bro. Like, y'all gotta do better when y'all start doing this animation shit, man. And y'all start making comic strips. Like the motherfucker, like he looks like nobody you've ever seen in boxing. Matter of fact, I don't think there's a boxing video game where you would see somebody like him look like.
Like like Ring Magazine. If you want a comic, just email us. We have the GOAT artists here that will gladly for a nice fee will create all the comics you want on these fighters.
I'm saying like motherfucker had like it's like you put a surfer dude in some boxing trunks and gave him some gloves. Like, dude, nobody wears their hair like that. Not even women boxers wear their hair like that. The shit would get all in their way. Like, come on, man. Like, who's thinking like who's resonating with this nigga?
Mm-hmm.
The motherfuckers from Point Break, like, like what we doing? Like, why? Like the Beach Boys, nigga? Like, who? Like, come on, man. So get it together. Like, y'all go crazy with this AI and creativity shit, and sometimes y'all just jump off the deep end with that.
Yeah, for real though. That's straight facts.
Because who y'all selling that to? Like y'all have been like I hate how niggas do stereotypes. I would rather y'all stereotype some shit than do that. Like, damn, like y'all could have had some nigga in braids or y'all something of a Caesar, a high top fade. I don't know, a fucking anything. Crew cut. The motherfucker could have been looking like Guile from Street Fighter, like something. I don't know, man, but y'all had options. And y'all went with that, the most unrealistic option out of all of them. So come on.
Yeah, that's facts. Oh man, though. But yeah, no, yeah. I mean, like I said, that's the main card this weekend. And of course, if you're interested too, Golden Boy has a card. I think it's on Friday with Amari Jones in the main event. Like I said, one of the few American middleweight hopefuls and stuff like that.
He's fighting Janabek, former title contender opponent. So hey, it's a good step up.
Well, yeah, Guateri. He's a former champion, so it's I
forgot. Yeah, that was for a belt, right? I forgot he was a champ. That's right.
Yeah, he was briefly. Yeah, that was the one. The top rank was you know what? He has a belt. Let's bring him over. We'll give him a job.
And I don't the card's fully released, but I know Darius Fulgham, who had a fight, a top 10 fight last year against Beck the Bully. He's finally back.
Yeah.
On that card. So it's on Friday, so you don't got to worry about trying to watch two cards at once.
Yeah, prospects are on there, the Golden Boy prospects. Let's see if Golden Boy can at least kind of gets touched back in terms of being the
accidental fire, accidental good cards.
Yeah, I want to say it's accidental fire because they do
a good job, but Matchroom Mexico kind of took the spot for a little while.
Yeah. But now let's just hope they can kind of regain like I said, because Golden Boy understands how to make a card. Whoever their matchmakers, they're well aware how to make a card. It's just now they had lost their touch for a little bit. But let's hope at least now they're having their top prospects fight, that they'll actually show out. But yeah, that'll be a good little Friday night card and everything like that. Just had to mention that. But yeah, no. Other than that, I think that is it.
Yeah, I honestly feel like that is it. I don't think there's nothing else. I don't think there's nothing else to say really.
Yeah, no. Like I said,
the last thing, but I'm not gonna get into it. I want to briefly touch on the what's that dude who he's locked up? He tried to shoot a nigga. And he shot himself and the dude, and he got swung on. And the racist motherfucker.
Chud the Builder.
Yeah.
Save that for a rant. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was like. That's what I forgot last week. But yeah, fuck that guy. That's all I got to say on that now.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. And
I knew that was gonna. I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't expect it to be that quick. Hopefully, yeah. I didn't expect that him to get arrested or something that quick.
In front of a courthouse, god damn, dumbass.
Yeah, like I said, I mean that'll be because to go ahead and you need a really good rant session on him.
Yeah.
And then because there's a lot of things that led to that. That could have been avoided. Things that happen, but yeah. No,
right now, that nigga just getting what's that shit he said? What's that shit dude said? And for all you other niggas throwing shots at Jigga,
you only get a ball.
Yeah, half a ball.
Half a ball.
You niggas. Yeah, that's all he getting tonight. So yeah,
absolutely.
Shuttleworth, you going live again, nigga? I'm live now. What the fuck?
Yeah, no. So,
y'all greedy.
Yeah, no. After this, though, niggas is either going to bed or watching movies or some shit like that.
Yeah, talking about going live again tonight, niggas.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll be back. We'll see if we're gonna be back later on this week. I know Memorial Day weekend is coming about, and and obviously, so I mean that Monday is Memorial Day, so we're definitely not casting on that day. It will be like Tuesday because motherfuckers will be having cookouts and just trying to enjoy their life and just trying to be easy and shit like that, like the rest of the country and shit. So, but we'll see. If we get one more show off this week or whatnot. And then shout out to King P. Hopefully he continues, to kind of heal up from everything. Like I said, if you follow him on IG, you know why I said that. But he'll be back next week for that. So yeah, so for myself, Pat Scorpio, New England representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, and for Conscious Pilot, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Tell everyone.